Hey Pisces, this is going to be your Will We Be Together reading for April. Please keep in mind this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with every single Pisces. If it resonates with you, wonderful. But if it doesn't, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, Venus sign, or any other wonderful reader here on YouTube. I've already pre-shuffled your decks. I just need to cut it, lay out your spread. I will leave a comment in the comment section below with a timestamp for when the reading actually begins. So let's just speed through this. Okay, Pisces. So let's just jump into this. I'm going to read this side as you, right? And this side is your partner. Keep in mind, energy can be interchangeable. So if you resonate more with this side, simply reverse the roles, okay? Pisces, there's an energy here where you could be at it really feels like, Pisces, that you're kind of done with someone, almost as if you're over them, you're fed up with them, and you got the Ten of Wands here, right? As your present energy, you feel overburdened, and it's a burden that you want to lay down. It's clear that you want to kind of lay down this relationship. For some of you, you've already kind of left this relationship emotionally. Some of you have already ducked off and found someone else here with the Seven of Swords coming up in what you're brought to this relationship in the past. Some of you, and that's not all of you, but some of you already kind of ducked off and left this relationship, and you're over it. You're over it, and you're ready to move on and escape this. For others of you who it doesn't involve infidelity, because that's not everybody, some of you just feel like you felt like this relationship was too much of a burden for you, and you just had to escape from it. There was something about this relationship or this connection that made you feel like this isn't for me. And for some of you, you could have also come to the place now where you've realized that something is not for you and you need to just escape it. The energy that you're hoping for is the King of Swords. This is someone who stands in their convictions. So I feel like for a lot of you Pisces, where you felt overburdened by a connection or a relationship and you decided to leave it, some of you are just kind of hoping that you stick to your guns with this King of Swords energy, especially if it was a very, very strong connection. Some of you could be a little bit fearful that you may revisit it. And I feel like what's most important to you right now is that you stick to your guns. You stand in your conviction with this King of Swords energy, because it seems like you've kind of established and determined what you feel like is right for you. Now, for your person, they want that old thing back, clearly, right? And keep in mind, again, roles can be reversed, but this person wants to express how they feel to you with this Page of Cups energy. And they want to reestablish this connection again. In the past, the energy they brought to this connection is the Judgment. So it feels like as soon as you left, they wanted you to come back. They wanted to come back. They wanted this relationship. They wanted this relationship to survive, whatever it is that happened between the two of you. They want another shot here, and they want to express that to you. That's all they want. I mean, it's clear here, right? I mean, there's what they're hoping for in the future is the Ace of Pentacles. They want another opportunity for a relationship, a stable connection, an opportunity, their golden opportunity to be with you again, and they want to express that to you with this Page of Cups energy. You could definitely be dealing with another water sign, a Cancer or Scorpio, or your energy is just, as you can see, there's Page of Cups on both sides, so it's pretty strong here. I will tell you this, though. It's interesting the way that you two, let's start here, how you perceive each other in the past. So in the past, you perceive this person as the Temperance card. It seems like you thought that this person was someone who required a lot of patience on your part. That it, almost as if it took a lot of effort to make this relationship work. Almost as if like you felt like this is a person that you had to make a lot of compromises for in this connection. Or it was a person that you were willing to make a lot of compromises for. I see that too. In the past, for them, they have the Three of Cups. So they viewed you as someone who wasn't just a lover, but a friend. They viewed you as someone who they just enjoyed being around. They enjoyed the time that they spent with you. Dang, they really want this back. It's clear. There's a lot of reunion cards on your side. They definitely want this back. There's a lot here. A lot of reunion cards on their side. But it's interesting. What's most interesting for me is the way you guys view each other now. Because you both have pages here. Right? For you view this person as the Page of Cups, right? And what's interesting is you know that this person wants to express how they feel to you. You see them as exactly who they are, right? There's no disparity here. You see them as someone who wants to, express the fact that they do love you and care about you and want another opportunity at this. The way they perceive you is the Page of Wands. In their mind, they feel like you want this too. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not saying that they could be delusional. I don't know. But they feel like you would want this opportunity to try to make this work too with them. They think you would give them another shot with this Page of Wands energy. They definitely feel like you would give them another opportunity, and that's why they're in this. They're gonna express this to you because they feel like you would give them another shot because of whatever this connection is. It's very confident energy over here. I will give them that. Very self-assured energy. It's so funny because when we show that the doubts and fears, right, is the Seven of Wands. This card can be a card of rejection, right? But this is what they doubt. For some of them that are really confident, they really don't think you're going to reject them. I'm just going to tell you that right now. That's not all of them, but some of them are like, I know what this connection is. They're not going to reject me. Now, for others of you, there's a slight fear of rejection here, or it's less a fear of rejection. It's a fear that they'll have to compete at this point for your affection. But I'm telling you right now, if they fear that you may reject them, they just feel like that would just be like the initial response. And they're prepared for that. They're prepared for the initial, no, I don't want to be with you. And this is the energy of someone who's going to persist past that. They're not going to take no, the first no as the final answer. You got to respect that. Their perseverance. It may borderline on delusion for some of you, and I hope it doesn't evolve into anything that is borderline stalkerish, but it doesn't feel that way for most of you. It's loving. It's one of those things where I'm going to keep coming until you say yes, because a lot of times that comes from energy where they know that they've done, they made a lot of mistakes and they have to show you how much they want you. That's kind of the energy here. Now, when we talk about the external influences that are going to be like motivating the both of you, for you Pisces, again, I mean, you're mirroring yourself here. What's most important to you right now is the truth and standing your ground with this Queen of Swords energy. You have this strong energy right now. If you don't want to let your emotions get the best of you when it comes to this connection, I see that really strongly. You are really trying to tap into the logical side of yourself. Now, for them, what's motivating them when it comes to this connection is they feel like they're willing to invest what it takes into this connection, and there's a strong energy of this person being like, I'll wait a little while. I'm going to be persistent. I'll wait for, however long it takes, as long as it's not, unreasonable. But I'm willing to, deal with a little bit of rejection and push past that to get eventually my crop. For them would be a manifestation of getting this kind of connection reestablished between the two of you. Now, the outcome from the month, I'm telling you right now, you've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. There's going to be, you're going to let your guard down. Someone here is going to really let their guard down with this Nine of Wands energy. And someone who's been made to wait is no longer going to have to. I'll put it that way. The Seven of Wands energy feels like by the end of the month, it feels like someone's not going to have to wait to get what it is that they want, because someone's going to let their guard down. I do feel like, though, if it's you that's going to start to let your guard down, I feel like this person's going to be putting in a whole lot of effort to give you a good reason to do that. I'll say this, though, for Pisces, if for the Pisces that don't see that energy, it's clear that guard's probably not going to come down. But for the vast number of you, this person's going to be putting and investing a lot of energy, time, resources into showing you that they really want this connection. And that's what's going to kind of break your guard down a little bit. That's what's going to tap into this logical side of you, where you're evaluating them based on what they do, not what they say. And you're going to let your guard down a little bit and let this person in potentially. So I hope that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.